Imagine waking up one day and realizing something feels different. Not just a little different, completely, undeniably changed. You feel lighter and more aware, almost as if your body is buzzing with energy. Your reflection in the mirror looks familiar, but there's something new. Your eyes seem brighter, more intense. Your voice carries a weight it never had before. And people, they notice. They pause when you speak. They feel drawn to you. These changes aren't random. They're signs, proof that you are stepping into something greater. Hey, I know you have felt it. That shift, that strange but powerful transformation happening inside you. Maybe you have woken up in the middle of the night feeling unusually energized. Maybe people around you keep mentioning that you seem different, but they cannot quite explain why. Or perhaps you have looked in the mirror and felt like you were looking at a new version of yourself. Trust me, you are not imagining it. These changes are real. They are happening for a reason. They are part of your awakening. Your body, your mind, and your spirit are aligning with a higher purpose, preparing you for something greater. But here is the thing. Without understanding them, it can feel overwhelming. That is why we are here today. In this video, we are breaking down the 6 biggest physical changes that happen when you step into your divine calling. By the end, you will not just recognize these transformations, you will embrace them, knowing they are a sign that you are evolving into something extraordinary. You are not alone in this. Right now, thousands of people across the world are experiencing the same thing. But let's be honest, when your body starts changing, when your energy shifts, and when the world around you begins reacting to you differently, it can feel confusing, even unsettling. You might find yourself asking, why am I suddenly so sensitive to everything? Why do I feel more aware of people's emotions, even without them saying a word? And why do strangers seem drawn to me? These are not random occurrences. Your body is adjusting and repairing to carry a higher frequency. But without understanding what is happening, it is easy to feel lost. Some people might tell you, you are just overthinking it, or maybe it is just stress. But deep down, you know better. This is not just in your head, it is something much bigger. It is a transformation, and once you recognize that, everything starts to make sense. Today, we are going to help you understand exactly what is happening, so you can embrace these changes with clarity and confidence. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed at night, wide awake, feeling like you should be exhausted, but instead you are completely alert? Or maybe you wake up early in the morning without an alarm, full of energy, ready to take on the day before the sun even rises. It is not just a good night's rest. This is something more. This is one of the first physical signs that you are stepping into a higher state of being. Your body is no longer operating on the same frequency as before. Many chosen ones experience this shift in energy and wonder, why do I suddenly feel like I do not need as much sleep? It is because your body is adapting to a new rhythm. Your spiritual awakening is sending surges of energy through you, making you feel more alive than ever before. You might even notice that activities that once drained you no longer feel as exhausting. Instead, you can go through an entire day feeling sharp, focused, and productive without the usual crash. But this energy is not just about physical endurance. It is also about mental and spiritual clarity. Your thoughts become sharper, and your ability to focus increases. You may find yourself having deep insights, creative bursts, or sudden inspirations that seem to come out of nowhere. Many people describe this as a constant flow of energy that pushes them toward their purpose. Take Maria, for example. She used to need 8 hours of sleep every night just to function. But once she stepped into her spiritual awakening, she found herself waking up naturally after 5 hours, feeling completely rested. Instead of tossing and turning, she began using that extra time for meditation, journaling, and self-reflection. The result? She felt more connected, more grounded, and more inspired than ever before. Then there is Jason, who used to rely on coffee just to get through the day, but suddenly he noticed that he no longer craved caffeine the way he used to. His body felt naturally energized, and he no longer needed that external boost. His productivity skyrocketed, and for the first time in years, he felt completely in tune with himself. But let's be real. This kind of energy can also be overwhelming. If you do not channel it correctly, it can turn into restlessness and even anxiety. Some chosen ones experience insomnia because their mind and body are adjusting to this new energy flow. This is why it is so important to direct your energy intentionally. So what can you do to balance this? First, physical movement helps. Exercise, even simple stretching or walking, can help regulate your energy levels. Second, grounding techniques like meditation or deep breathing can help you manage this surge of energy in a way that keeps you balanced. And third, creativity is a powerful outlet. Whether it is writing, painting, music, or another form of expression, channeling your energy into something meaningful can help you stay focused and aligned. This energy is not just for you, it is meant to be shared. The more you use it for your purpose, the more it grows. Think of it like a flowing river. If you try to stop it, it will overflow. But if you guide it, it can nourish everything in its path. The key takeaway? Do not be afraid of this energy. It is a sign that you are stepping into a new phase of your journey. Embrace it, work with it, and most importantly, use it to fulfill your purpose. Have you ever looked into the mirror and felt like something was different? Not just in the way you look, but in the way your eyes seem to hold more depth, more intensity. It is as if your gaze has shifted, carrying a new kind of energy, one that feels almost magnetic. People notice it too. You may have had friends or even strangers tell you, "There is something about your eyes," or "You look different, but I cannot explain why." This is not just in your head, it is real. Your eyes are reflecting the transformation happening inside of you. As you awaken, as your consciousness rises, your eyes, often called the windows to the soul, start to reveal that change. They shine with an inner light that was not there before. Some chosen ones describe it as a glow, an unspoken power that radiates outward. This is a powerful gift. Your eyes now carry more than just vision, they carry presence. They hold wisdom, understanding, and even a sense of knowing. You might notice that when you make eye contact with people, they react differently. Some may feel drawn to you, while others might look away, almost intimidated. It is because your gaze is no longer ordinary. It has shifted into something more profound. Take Sarah, for example. She used to blend in with crowds, never drawing much attention. But after her spiritual awakening, she started noticing that people held her gaze longer, and that conversations felt deeper. Strangers would open up to her about their struggles, as if they instinctively knew she would understand. Her eyes became a source of comfort, a silent assurance that she could be trusted. And then there is Mark, who works in customer service. Before his transformation, conversations with clients were just routine. But as his awareness grew, so did the way people responded to him. He found that his ability to connect with others increased tenfold. Customers would walk away smiling, feeling heard, even if he had said very little. His eyes carrying this new frequency made all the difference. This shift in your gaze is not just about appearance, it is about energy. When you look at someone, you are not just seeing them, you are perceiving them. You pick up on their emotions, their truth, even the things they try to hide. And in return, they sense something in you too. They sense clarity, they sense depth, they sense an unshakable presence. But with this change also comes responsibility. Because your eyes now hold power, how you use that power matters. Your gaze can comfort you, or it can intimidate you. It can invite connection, or it can create distance. This is why learning to control this shift is important. So how do you manage it? First, practice intentional eye contact. When you speak to someone, be fully present. Look at them with kindness, with understanding. Second, be aware of how your energy affects others. If someone seems uncomfortable, soften your gaze. Allow them to adjust to your frequency. And third, use this new gift for good. Your presence alone can be healing. Your ability to truly see others is rare. Honor it. Some chosen ones also find that their sensitivity to light increases. Bright lights may feel overwhelming, and softer, natural lighting feels more comfortable. This is because your body is adjusting to your heightened awareness. If this happens to you, honor it. Spend time in natural settings and let your eyes rest when needed. Your vision is not just changing physically, it is evolving on a deeper level. At the end of the day, this transformation is a reflection of the inner work you have been doing. Your soul is shining through, making itself known in the most visible way, your eyes. And that is a beautiful thing. So the next time someone says, "Your eyes look different," smile, because you know why. Have you ever noticed that people stop what they are doing when you speak? It is not that you are suddenly louder or more forceful. It is something deeper. Your voice has changed. It carries a new frequency, a power that makes people instinctively pay attention. This is not just about confidence or learning to communicate better. It is an actual shift, a sacred transformation happening within you, and it is one of the clearest signs that you are stepping into your higher self. Some people may not even realize what is happening, but they feel it. They lean in when you talk. They take your words more seriously, and even when you are speaking softly, your voice carries weight. It is as if your words are infused with something more truth, wisdom, and authority. This is because your vibration is higher now, and the energy behind your words is stronger than ever before. Take David, for example. He used to struggle to be heard in meetings. It felt like no one ever really listened to him. But after his awakening, something shifted. One day, he was sharing his thoughts in a group, and he noticed something strange. Everyone was silent. They were not just hearing him, they were absorbing every word. And it was not because he was speaking any differently, it was because his voice had changed. It carried presence. It held truth. Or consider Michelle. She never considered herself a leader, but after her transformation, people started coming to her for guidance. They said they felt comforted by her words. They trusted what she said without question, and even when she was not trying to influence anyone, her voice naturally carried a sense of authority. This shift is not just about the way people perceive you, it is about the energy you are now transmitting. When you speak, your words hold more meaning. They manifest faster. If you speak negativity, you will feel it come back to you. If you speak life into others, they will carry that energy with them. Your voice has become a tool, and with great power comes great responsibility. You may also find that your voice itself sounds different. Maybe it has become richer, deeper, or more resonant. Maybe it feels like there is more emotion behind your words, even when you are saying something simple. Some chosen ones even experience moments where their voice vibrates with a kind of energy they have never felt before. So how do you use this new gift? First, be mindful of what you say. Your words now have an even greater impact, so choose them carefully. Speak with intention, speak with kindness, speak with the truth. Second, recognize that your voice has the power to uplift and heal. If someone is struggling, your words can be the light they need. If someone is lost, your guidance can help them find clarity. You are not just talking anymore. You are delivering messages that can change lives. And third, do not be afraid to use your voice. If you have been given this gift, it is because you are meant to share it. Sing if you feel called to sing. Teach if you feel called to teach. Speak your truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. Because when you do, you are not just using words. You are sending out energy, shaping reality, and guiding others toward their own transformation. This change in your voice is not random. It is happening because you are stepping into your divine role. And whether you realize it yet or not, the world needs to hear what you have to say. Have you noticed changes in your skin lately? Maybe it looks clearer, more radiant, or even has a glow that others have started to notice. Or perhaps you are suddenly more sensitive to certain fabrics, products, or even the environment around you. This is not a coincidence. It is another undeniable sign that you are going through a transformation. Your skin is more than just the outer layer of your body. It is an energetic receptor, a mirror of what is happening inside of you. And as your vibration rises, as your spiritual awareness deepens, your skin adjusts to match that new frequency. Some chosen ones describe it as feeling more alive, almost as if their skin is vibrating with an unseen energy. Others experience phases where their skin purges old toxins, clearing out anything that no longer serves their body. This transformation can feel strange at first, but it is completely natural. When you step into a higher level of consciousness, your body follows. It begins aligning itself with your new frequency, making changes that reflect your inner evolution. Your skin, being the most visible part of you, is one of the first places these shifts become noticeable. Take Emily, for example. She used to struggle with breakouts, but after her awakening, her skin started to clear up without any major changes to her routine. It was as if her body was naturally resetting itself, removing anything that was not in alignment with her new energy. And then there is Jake, who found that after his spiritual shift, he could no longer tolerate synthetic fabrics or heavily processed skincare products. His body craved natural, organic elements, things that resonated with the purity of his newfound awareness. So what exactly is happening? Why does your skin respond this way? It is because your body is shedding what no longer matches your new vibration. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it plays a massive role in detoxification. As you elevate your consciousness, your body is also removing lower frequency energies, stored toxins, and anything that could hold you back from stepping fully into your higher self. But it is not just about appearance. Your sensitivity is also increasing. You may find that certain environments feel too harsh, artificial lighting might seem more irritating, or certain skincare products no longer feel good on your skin. This is because your awareness is expanding and your body is responding to that change. You are now more in tune with the world around you. Your skin is telling you what aligns with your energy and what does not. So, how can you support this transformation? First, listen to your body. If a product or fabric feels uncomfortable, trust that feeling. Your body is guiding you toward what is right for you. Second, embrace natural elements. Spending time in nature, allowing your skin to breathe, and using natural skincare products can help you adjust to these changes. And finally, remember that your glow is more than just physical. It is a reflection of your inner transformation. People may comment that you look different or that there is something radiant about you, but what they are really seeing is the light within you shining outward. As you continue on your journey, your skin will keep evolving alongside you. Some days it may feel more sensitive than usual. On other days you may notice a new radiance that was not there before. This is all part of the process. Your body is adjusting, fine-tuning itself to be the perfect vessel for your higher self. So the next time you look in the mirror and notice that glow, smile. Because it is not just good skin, it is a sign that you are stepping fully into your transformation. Have you noticed that your sleep and eating habits are changing? Maybe you used to need a full 8 hours of sleep, but now you find yourself waking up after 5 or 6 hours, feeling completely refreshed. Or perhaps the foods you once loved now seem too heavy, too processed. Your body craves something cleaner, something more natural. This is not just a phase. It is another undeniable sign that your body is aligning with your higher frequency. When your spiritual awakening accelerates, your physical body must adjust. It no longer functions in the same way because it is now vibrating at a different level. For many chosen ones, this means less need for sleep, but better rest. You may find that the hours you do sleep feel deeper, as if your body is rejuvenating itself faster than before. Some nights you might experience vivid dreams or even moments of clarity in the middle of the night. You wake up fully alert, as if some unseen force is guiding you toward a higher awareness. Take Lisa, for example. She used to struggle to wake up in the morning, needing multiple alarms to get out of bed. But as she stepped further into her spiritual awakening, she found herself waking up naturally before dawn, feeling energized. It was as if her body had recalibrated itself, no longer needing excessive sleep to function. And then there is Alex, who always loved fast food. But after his transformation, his body started rejecting anything that was heavily processed. His taste buds changed and he found himself craving more fresh fruits, vegetables, and water. His body was telling him exactly what it needed to stay in alignment. So why does this happen? Because your body is now processing energy differently. It is moving away from dense, low-frequency sustenance and shifting toward higher vibrational nourishment. Foods that once seemed comforting now feel heavy because they no longer match the energy you are operating at. This shift in eating habits does not mean you must force yourself into a strict diet. Rather, it is about listening to what your body is asking for. When you crave water more than caffeine, that is your body cleansing itself. When you feel satisfied with lighter meals, that is your body adapting to this new energy. But let us talk about the other side of this transformation: sleep. Some chosen ones experience what we call spiritual insomnia. They wake up at odd hours, unable to fall back asleep. But instead of feeling exhausted, they feel alert, as if something is calling them to be awake at that moment. This happens because in these quiet hours, your subconscious is more receptive. It is a time when spiritual downloads, guidance, and higher awareness are most accessible. Many people report feeling inspired in the middle of the night, receiving insights or ideas that seem to come from nowhere. So how do you navigate these changes? First, do not fight them. If your body wakes up in the middle of the night, take a moment to sit in stillness, breathe. See if there is a message or thought coming through. Sometimes your higher self is trying to communicate with you in ways that it cannot when the world is noisy. Second, pay attention to how different foods make you feel. Notice what nourishes you and what drains you. If something no longer resonates with your body, do not force it. Your intuition will guide you to the foods that best support your evolution. Finally, trust the process. This is not just about diet and sleep, it is about transformation. Your body is shifting because you are shifting. Every change is guiding you toward a new way of being, a new rhythm that aligns with your soul's path. So the next time you wake up before sunrise, feeling more alive than ever, embrace it. When you reach for a glass of water instead of soda, recognize it. These are not just habits changing, they are signs that you are stepping into a higher state of being. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift? Maybe you have started noticing subtle vibes from people, picking up on emotions before they even speak. Or perhaps certain places feel overwhelming now, almost like the energy is too much to handle. This is not your imagination. This is another undeniable sign that your body and spirit are aligning with a higher frequency. As you awaken, your emotional and physical sensitivity heightens. It is like you have an internal radar that picks up on things you never noticed before. You can sense when someone is being genuine, when a situation is off, or even when a place carries a history of strong emotions. Your awareness is expanding beyond the physical. It is tuning into the unseen, the energy that moves through everything around you. Take Olivia, for example. She used to be able to spend hours at crowded malls or noisy restaurants without thinking twice. But after her transformation, she found herself feeling drained in large crowds, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of emotions surrounding her. At first, she thought she was just becoming more introverted, but soon she realized that it was her heightened sensitivity at play. She was feeling the collective energy of everyone around her. Then there is Jake. He always thought of himself as logical and analytical, but after stepping into his awakening, he started having intuitive hits, knowing things before they happened, feeling shifts in energy without any logical explanation. At first, he doubted himself, but as time passed, he learned to trust these feelings, recognizing them as part of his expanded awareness. So why does this happen? It is because your body is adjusting to a new way of interacting with the world. Before your awakening, your senses were focused on what was in front of you, the physical, the obvious. But now your awareness stretches beyond that. You are receiving energy, emotions, and unspoken truths. Your nervous system is adapting to this shift, making you more sensitive to everything from people's emotions to the frequencies around you. But let's be real, this can also feel overwhelming at times. You might find yourself needing more quiet time, craving nature, or avoiding environments that feel too chaotic. That is because your energy is more refined now, and your body naturally seeks balance. So how do you navigate this new sensitivity? First, learn to ground yourself. Spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, or simply taking deep breaths can help stabilize your energy. Second, protect your space. If certain people or places drain you, set boundaries. It is not selfish, it is necessary. You do not have to expose yourself to everything just because you can sense it. And third, embrace your intuition. This sensitivity is not a burden, it is a gift. You can read between the lines, feel what is not being said, and connect with people on a deeper level. Use this ability to help, to guide, and navigate life with more clarity and wisdom. At the end of the day, this transformation is making you more in tune with yourself and the world. You are not just seeing life, you are feeling it. And that is a beautiful thing. So the next time you walk into a room and sense the energy before anyone speaks, trust it. Your heightened awareness is proof that you are stepping into something far greater than you ever imagined. Another thing to remember is that your sensitivity is a tool, not a weakness. You are now attuned to energy in a way that most people are not. This means you can sense opportunities, make better decisions, and avoid situations that do not align with you. Trust that this heightened awareness is guiding you toward what is best. And if you ever feel like it is too much, take time to recharge, meditate, spend time alone, or engage in activities that help clear your energy. You are learning to navigate a new way of being, and it takes time to adjust. So do not suppress your sensitivity. Embrace it. Let it be your guide, because in this new phase of your journey, your awareness is your greatest asset. Everything you have been experiencing, your energy, your eyes, your voice, your body, the way you sleep and eat, is all connected. These are not small random changes, they are signs clear and undeniable that you are evolving. You are aligning with something greater. You are stepping into your divine purpose. And whether you realize it fully or not, your entire being is shifting to match this higher frequency. You might have moments where you question yourself. Is this really happening to me? Am I imagining all of this? Why do I feel so different? But deep down, you know the truth. This is real. You are not just changing, you're transforming. Your body is adjusting, your mind is expanding, and your soul is awakening in ways that most people may never experience. Look around, you are not alone. Thousands of chosen ones are going through this exact transformation, each on their own unique journey. Some may have started before you, some may be just beginning. But together, we are all part of something bigger, something powerful, something divine. So what does this mean for you? It means it is time to embrace this shift fully. It means you no longer need to doubt or hesitate. It means you are being called to step forward with confidence, knowing that every single change you are experiencing is happening for a reason. So, what does all of this mean for you? It means that you are stepping into a new version of yourself. You are awakening in ways that most people may never experience. Every shift, every change, every new awareness you have, it is all happening for a reason. You are not just growing, you are evolving. And now it is time to fully embrace it. You may have moments of doubt. You may wonder, why me, or why now? But the truth is, this transformation is not random. You were chosen for this. Your body, your mind, and your spirit are aligning with a greater purpose. The energy flowing through you, the clarity in your voice, the light in your eyes, these are signs that you are ready for something bigger. Look at the patterns in your life. Look at how you have changed. The foods you crave, the way you move through the world, the way people react to you, it is all shifting because you are shifting. And that is a beautiful thing. So do not resist it. Do not shrink yourself to fit into old versions of who you used to be. You are not meant to stay the same. You are meant to rise, to step into your power, to use your newfound awareness to make a difference. You are not alone in this. Thousands of chosen ones around the world are going through the same transformation. Some may be further along, some may be just beginning. But together, we are part of something incredible, something powerful. So trust yourself, trust the process, and most of all, trust that every single change you are experiencing is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. Now that we have explored these powerful transformations, I want to hear from you. Have you been experiencing any of these changes? Maybe you have noticed that people react differently to you. Maybe your energy levels have shifted, or your voice carries more presence than ever before. Whatever it is, know this: you are not alone. You are part of a larger movement, a global awakening that is happening right now. I encourage you to share your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else who is going through the same transformation. You never know who might need to hear that they are not alone in this. When we come together as a community, we create a space where growth, support, and understanding flourish. And if this message resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This journey does not stop here. There is so much more to discover, so much more to understand about yourself and your evolving path. Together, we will continue uncovering the truths that are shaping this new reality. Your transformation is not random. It is happening for a reason. You are here because you are meant to step fully into your power. So, own it, embrace it. Walk with confidence, knowing that every change, every shift is leading you exactly where you are meant to be.